way because I don't think nobody's gonna watch today. Uh, this is strange. Hey! I wonder who's signed in with me. Hey, how you doing? Can you believe I was actually here for the past 3 minutes or so, and I didn't even realize that I didn't go live, well, made it public. I'm sitting here this whole time like, what the heck's going on? But hello. Let me see if I can see the comments, if there's any. So I'm new to this. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So I know there's 2 people in so far. I am so nervous. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you find my advice real good. So where's everybody watching from? I know I've got about 3 people so far. Where are you guys watching from? Are you retwisting your hair? Well, you know what? I literally just, thank you, and Angel. I just literally washed my hair like 2 days ago, and I accidentally retwisted my hair because I thought we were in June, but we're in May. So I don't know. Maybe at my next wash, I will retwist again. Maybe, maybe not, but we shall see. So you're watching from Texas. Let me see here. I don't understand how to operate this thing. I really, really don't. Where's everybody else watching from? What am I doing? I really don't know what I'm doing. Where's everyone watching from? I'm looking down because I'm looking at my computer. I'm trying to figure out how to, you know, be able to read the comments and still like engage with you guys. But you know, I was trying to do all of this before going live, but I don't know. I'm new to this. I really don't know what I'm doing. But I decided that I wanted to go live because, you know, I hit 5K and that is like a big accomplishment for me. Someone who has been struggling, you know what I mean? Struggling to get to this point, and I'm finally here. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just do a big, not big, but you know what I mean, right? I'm so nervous. I'm seriously nervous. So I'm getting hot as well. You see, I'm not used to this live streaming thing. Like, now I prefer to record and edit. You know, I'm more confident right now. I'm just really, really, really nervous. And I'm getting hot. But yeah, so we got Texas in the place. Where are you watching from, Angel? And anybody else who's in? I'm not sure who's in. I'm just going off of what I'm seeing here. And the comments just go away like almost instantly. I think I'm gonna give it a bit more time before I start getting into it. I mean, I know there's not a whole bunch of people. I know there's not 5,000 people logged in here, but still, I'm gonna try and give you guys an interesting live, I guess. As interesting as I can make it. And by the way, can everybody hear me clearly? Let me know, please. Because I'm using my phone to live stream, and I know they say that your phones don't normally give the best output. So just let me know if you guys can hear me while I try and figure out how to read the comments and stuff like that. Oh. Okay, you can hear me? That's great. I wonder who else is in here. Like, nobody else is making no comments. Hi, Maria. Okay, you can hear me. That's great. That's great. Where are you watching from, Maria? I'm trying to make sure I get this. Okay. If I do this. Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out here. hold up. If I'd have to mute it here. Cool. And if you guys can hear like my children in the background, they should have been sleeping right now, but things don't always go to plan. You know what I mean? So, what am I doing here? Okay. Wow. All right, so I got something set up right here where I think I'll be able to read the comments. Oh, you're an omen. Well, guess what? My next upload, which will be on the, let me see, let me just check the date. Like my proper upload, not a live stream. I don't know if I'm going to do live stream again because this is a little bit like out of my comfort zone and it makes me really, really nervous. But my next, that Lilani? Hey, I hope I'm saying your name right. But where in the UK are you? I'm in Birmingham, Dudley kind of area. Kind of ish. Where are you watching from in the UK? What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. Oh, the date. The date. For Maria. Lilani. Lilani? I hope I'm saying it right. Lilani. Okay, one second. Right, so Maria, my next upload with my son's hair will be on the 3rd of June. So that's when I'm planning to come back to YouTube to make my uploads, my regular uploads. Because as you all know from one of my videos, I did say I was going to take a break because I had a lot of stuff to sort out, like my computer. And you know what? I was about to spend £100 getting this computer fixed. And then I was watching this thing on YouTube, which showed me how to clear up a lot of space on my laptop. And I'm so thankful that I found that because that saved me a little bit of money. And, you know, I can get my tripod and all of these things without thinking what the heck is going on in my life. But yes, Maria, I will be uploading my next, well, not only Maria, but for everybody who's watching, my next official upload will be resuming on June 3rd when I'll be back, you know, when life is, I think life should be great by then, hopefully. But anyway, that's that. Okay, so I made some notes right here. What time is it? Should I give it till 10:15 before I really get into this? I mean, it's not like a big, massive, like, I don't know. I got you, Maria. I got you. Yeah, so, I don't know. The main reason why I decided to do this live is because I am hitting I'm halfway to hitting one of my goals that I have here on YouTube. Well, I set for myself for YouTube. And that was mainly to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And I honestly didn't think I would even be hitting 5K right now. And I just want to say thank you to every single person who has hit that subscribe button. You guys mean a lot to me. Like, if you guys were there from, obviously, if you guys were there from the beginning, I wouldn't really be struggling to get to 5K because you would have already been there from the beginning, but you know what I mean. But for those who may have been with me from the very, very beginning when I just started on YouTube, it was a struggle. It was a struggle. But to be here, it's kind of like, are you serious? Because last year marked a year that I was on YouTube and I only had 92 subscribers. And to get views, it was like, is anybody gonna watch? Is anybody here for me? And just to be at 5K, it's kind of like, are you serious? So to think, you know, I set a goal to have 10K by the end of 2018 and I'm already halfway through and we're 5 months into the year, I'm just like, can this really happen? So anyway, that inspired me to just come on here and just do a live stream just to connect with my audience and just let you guys know that I'm really grateful, I'm really thankful. And this is why I have that in my YouTube journey playlist. I do those videos where what is this on my eye? Sorry. But yeah, so this is why I do these little videos, is just so that I could remember where I was coming from. And also for anybody else who come to my channel and may see, like, say I have 1 million subscribers, all right? Let's just put it out there, okay? But let's say I had 1 million subscribers. I know as a small small content creator on YouTube, when we go to other channels who, like, for example, have 10K or 20K or 50K, 100K, all of these big numbers, we think like, man, well, I'm going to talk for myself. Well, I'm like, man, I can't wait to get there, blah, 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 blah. And I don't even understand that person's struggle or what that person went through to get there. Remember your brown crochet bag. The black and the gold one? A brown? It's black, gold, and brownish. Yes, I think I still have it, but I'd have to go and get it from the room, and the hubby's trying to put the kids to sleep. Thank you. I do have it still. I actually do. Thank you very much. 1 second. I feel the same way now, but I'm going to take your advice and be patient, and my time will come. Yes. You have to definitely be patient with this. Like, I'm telling you, my struggle, I'm telling you, there were days when I'm halfway to my goal. So that is what inspired me to do this, to, you know, encourage anybody else out there who have a goal and want to get there. You know, it can be done. But yeah, you have to be patient, because like I'm saying, like in the beginning when I first started, just like Malak Sugar. Yes, mine too. Mine too. Oh, your goal is 1,000 for this year? It can happen. Trust me. Listen, like if you watch my video where I talk about how to grow my successful YouTube channel, I mean, like, I am still at 5K. I'm still considered a small content creator. But if you literally just hone in on your niche, you will eventually get there. Because last year, June, that's when I decided to change up my channel and focus on, you know, my hair, because I was going through postpartum hair loss, and I decided that I wanted to, you know, just document my journey and on how I'm going to restore my edges, because they're kind of like non-existent. I mean, I am doing my hair growth challenges and my hair is growing, but I feel like it can grow a little bit faster. Like, come on, come true. But ever since I did that, my channel started growing a lot. I've changed, and as you know, I had hair loss. That's why I started watching. Oh yes. I remember in the earlier times when we were getting to know each other via YouTube in the comments. Yes, I remember you saying that, definitely. And I can't see that emoji, so if you could just explain to me what that emoji is, I will be able to connect. But yeah, just be patient and just go ahead, just hone in on a niche and stick to a schedule and be consistent. Like I said, if you watch that video, you will, basically that's how I grew my channel. And if you want to grow it, literally, I would say just follow those steps and you will eventually get there. But anyway, as I was saying, that inspired me to do this live session today. And I just wanted to talk about goals. Like, it could be whatever type of goal you guys may have, and how far are you into achieving that particular goal. You see, this is why I like to record and then go behind the scenes and edit, because I feel like I'm tripping up over what I'm saying. So, I mean, let's just jump right into it. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on here. I was thinking of probably like half an hour to an hour, but we'll see how it go. Because then again, it's Sunday night in the UK. Children got to go to school in the morning. And I just wanted to come on here anyway. So I didn't see that comment. Let me just scroll up on here and see if I can see it. So this is your first year locked. I'm so nervous. I'm really, really, really nervous. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm super duper nervous. But I'm gonna just go with the flow. I'm just gonna go with the flow. So I'm gonna just pick up my little notes, my book, what I made. I got right here with some notes. So just to kind of stay on a topic and stuff like that. I mean, there is 7 people logged into this live. 8 now. 8 of 5,000. Like, where you guys at? Where are you? You see, this is why I'm not gonna do another live. Come on, I know if you're not gonna just leave me hanging. Well, I can't say that because 8 of you guys are here. Yes, thank you. Tell everybody to go hit that like button. And you know what I noticed as well? I have a lot of people that watch my videos that are not subscribed. I don't know why y'all not subscribed. If you think you're subscribed and you may not be, because that's happened to me before where I thought I was subscribed to someone that I actually enjoy watching and then I realized I wasn't. So if you're one of those people, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification button and the like button on this live so you can boost my confidence a little bit. Please. Yes, like and subscribe and hit the bell. But let me see what I've written down here. Yes, as I'm saying, like, what are your goals for 2018? Because at the very beginning of the year, on the 1st of January, the beginning of the year, I did put out a video saying that, this year is going to be a year for hair growth and all of that lovely stuff. And I also did a video about my goals, my hair goals. Don't make it an okay. Oh, 1 in the morning? Oh, wow. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, I'm not going to make it an hour. And so I'll make it... All right, let me just get through these little questions here just to kind of interact with you guys and get to know you guys a little bit better. And then once I've gone through all of that, then we can just cut it, yeah? If you're asking me, Lockhead, I am in the UK. I think you may know that. But if it's Maria, she's in Oman. I hope I'm saying that right too, Oman. So, yeah, so what are you guys' personal goals or hair goals or business goals for 2018? And how far are you along your goal? And while y'all gonna come in with the answers, I'm gonna tell you what my goals are. So as I mentioned, the reason why I'm doing this particular live is because I'm halfway through hitting one of my goals that I have for my YouTube journey, which is to hit 10K by the end of this year. So that inspired me to do this one, and I just wanted to connect with you guys. And in regards to my hair goals, as I mentioned in one of my earlier videos this year, it's to have thicker, fuller edges. And like I mentioned, I have been doing some hair growth challenges. I've done 2 so far, and you guys obviously seen the videos. And to be honest, yes, I can see that my hair is growing, but I feel like it could be better. Like, I should be further along than what I am right now. And it's kind of funny as well because, like I mentioned in another video, when you look at yourself every single day, you don't necessarily see an improvement, but there can be a lot of improvement. So what I also do is take pictures of myself and like look back at it at a later stage, because when you look at it almost immediately, it's kind of similar to looking at it in the mirror every day. So 1 goal a year made it, let me see, it's disappeared. I'm gonna read it right here. 1 goal a year made it lock my hair and myself. Did it that today. My son. Oh, the Junior Olympics. Okay, that sounds interesting. I have family in the US, a lot of family in the United States. And my uncle, obviously my uncle, so his kids will be my cousins. They all are part of the, what is that? It's like a big, massive, like Olympic type thing, like for kids. I think they're already in it. Track stop. on YouTube, track star only 15. So you're saying your son is a track star and he's only 15. I don't doubt you, girl. I don't doubt you. And that's another thing. We have to always encourage our children as well in whatever field it is that they want to go down. Obviously, as long as it's something like sensible, like, doing track and all of those things. So yeah, definitely keep encouraging your son. So you're saying, Lockhead Boss Lady C, that one of your goals is to hit 1,000 subscribers. And let me tell you, girlfriend, it can be done. Just believe in yourself. Even when people around you don't believe in you, just keep going. Trust me, just keep going, because eventually when you get to where you're going, those same people is going to cheer you on. And also, it's to prove to yourself that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Like, I've proven that to myself so many times. But it's like when it's something new, when you're going into it, you kind of doubt yourself always. I don't know why we do it, but we always doubt ourselves. But just remind ourselves, get my words together. But we just have to remind ourselves that we can do it. Girl, I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. No, but for real though, whatever you can, whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve it. Trust and believe it. Trust and believe. Like, I'll give you a quick example. This is kind of outside of YouTube, and this will kind of get you guys to know me a little bit better. But before I started YouTube and all of these things, and it's so funny because one of the main reasons why I started YouTube was because I used to do music. For those who don't know, I used to do music, and catch my breath, please. I used to do music, and I started doing vlogs just to kind of document my journey to success along my music career. But then I stopped that abruptly. So anyway, I started YouTube from that. But before that, I used to, obviously, like I said, do music. And around that time, I was quite popular on the music scene. And I remember, like, I don't like calling them fans, but, my supporters, they used to want me to do a calendar. And what I ended up doing was, like, I had the idea. This was, like, back in 2006. I had the idea to do the calendar, and I eventually did it. And to this day, I still have the calendar, but like I said, I didn't even know I was going to talk about this. I would go and get the calendar and kind of show it to you of what I have done. And when I sat back and I look at it, I'm like, this was a thought in my head. I just had this thought, and all I did was go and do it. And I ain't going to lie, it was a struggle. I was trying to get people to sponsor me and all of these things, and I wasn't getting no one to sponsor me. And I remember going home and crying my eyes out on the bed. And I called my friend, her name was Connie. Her name is Connie. And I was crying, and I was just going off on one. I'm just like, oh my God, all this thing I'm trying to do, and things are not happening for me. I'm never ever going to be successful in whatever it is that I want to do. And then in saying all of that, I still carried on. And to this day, I have my calendars. I even sold calendars and all of these things. And so I said that story to let you know that whatever you have in here, you can manifest it. You just have to keep going. For example, like my YouTube, when I started this, I really thought like it wasn't going to pop when I started it the second time around. Because it was like I'm starting all over, nobody really know me. And like I said, I'm 2 years in and I'm at 5K. And it's like, there were days when nobody was watching me at all. But now I got 5K people subscribed to me and watching the videos, Maybe not all of them in the live right now, but you know what I'm saying. See, I wish I could just edit all of this out because I'm nervous and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to move on to my next question. 1 second. I think Lockheed was saying something to me. Let me just quickly read this. Okay, I think I will do another live another time. Maybe at 10K. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe just randomly. But you do music? Yes, I used to do music, and I Matter of fact, let me see if I can share the link in here. Do I want to? Because I don't do music no more. Oh, all right. If you want to see, I'm gonna just leave the link, and you'll see me when I used to wear all my weaves. Mm. But I've got a video coming up in the future that I'm planning to do where I'm going to show you how I used to do. Share the link. Oh my god. Okay, 1 second. And you know what's so funny? When I did this music video, I had so many other videos lined up to do because I was ready to just take my dreams and just go ahead. Oh, did I come out? I think I came out the live right there. So 1 sec. Let me just try copy this for you lovely ladies to go and check out, and then you can laugh at me like, girl, what the hell you were doing in this video? Hold up. Hold up. See, I'm not used to this. But anyway, let me just move on to my second question because I know Maria wants to go to her bed because she probably got work in the morning and she's like, girl, hurry up, hurry up. So in regards to me talking about hitting our goals and stuff, what steps have you guys actually put in place to achieving your goals? You know, like the goals that you have, like for example, Lockheed was steps have you put in and how far are you in achieving that goal? I'm gonna come to your question as soon as I get back to this live session here on this section here, girl. And then I'm gonna share the link. Oh, here we are. Here's the live. And I'm gonna share the link with y'all. Oh, you got about 30 more minutes. Okay, girl, we good. We good. All right. Where am I? I'm waiting for this thing to load here so I can actually post the link. Okay, here it is. So, web address. It says remove any web. Okay, so I'm posting this from another like old. What the heck? It says sorry. Remove any web addresses and try again. I guess I can't share the link in here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what you can actually search to find it. I'm gonna type it in here and you guys can search it. All right, so you'll see a message from official Kiesha. That's me. And if you look for little Kiesha Jamaica Unknown, that's what it is. You can watch it. Okay, so you no. I'm so sorry. I just literally got interrupted because I'm streaming from my phone. Lord of mercy. My grandmother just tried to call me. Sorry guys, my grandmother just tried to call. I did not put my thing on do not disturb. So I do apologize and I'm gonna have to figure that out for the next slide. Sorry guys. I'm glad you guys are still here because I was like, what the hell? But yeah, when it comes to confidence, and I literally thought about this the other day as well, like confidence definitely come over time. Confidence is not like, a lot of people some people probably look at me and say, oh my God, you're so confident. Trust and believe, I was not as confident as I am today in my life. Like, I remember when I just started, going to perform and stuff like that, I would get super duper nervous. And when I would perform, I wouldn't look like the audience in their eyes. Like what I had to do, and I actually remember my very first performance I ever did in school, in Holy Childhood High School, because if you guys know, I am Jamaican. I'm born and raised in Jamaica, and then I moved to the UK. And I remember I was performing in the auditorium on this big, massive stage, and the whole auditorium was packed on the ground level and the upstairs level, packed. And what I used to do to kind of give off that confidence was stare to the back of the audience and look at the wall, and that would just give the effect that I am looking my audience in the eye rather than just looking on the floor. But as I got much better at performing, I started connecting with my audience. I literally go into the audience, start talking to people, or not talking, but rapping to people and connecting with them and, you know, kind of make it a little bit more interesting. So your confidence is something that's going to grow over time. And I would just suggest, okay, that's my grandma. Oh, it's gone. I was going to tell her, Grandma, I'm busy right now. I'm going to hit you up in a minute. But yeah, so confidence is, it takes time. So don't beat yourself up over like not having no confidence or anything like that. And when it comes to marketing, like literally research. That's all I can say is just research. Just look up what it is in your area that you're trying to you know, focus on. Like for example, your jewelry, and see how you can promote yourself. And you know, like YouTube or social media is another massive platform as well. Social media is a good way of promoting yourself and, you know, eventually getting your confidence in that area as well. You know, so let me go back and read through some of these comments. Okay, so you said, I changed my channel and did URL like you suggested, and my son does track in school and summer support and push where he need. Yeah, definitely continue to support and encourage your children to do the best they can. And yeah, as mentioned, for anybody who's out there doing YouTube, once you hit 100 subscribers, you can customize your URL, and it makes it so much easier for anybody to find you. You know, mine is official, no, that's my old one. Mine is youtube.com/Kiesha Arielle. So if you ever like forget what video is you want to watch or how to get to me, if you ever forget, but you shouldn't, because you'll be subscribed and the notifications will be on, where you can always like share it to anybody else. youtube.com/official Kiesha. So I don't think anybody really answered the second question in how far you guys are along your journey in whatever it is that you're trying to achieve and what steps you have in place in achieving it. But like, I don't even think I gave my answer anyway. But for me, as you know, with the YouTube, I'm halfway there. And the steps that I put in place to track my progress is just like reviewing my analytics on YouTube. And that's another good thing in growing your channel as well, Lockhead. If you want to know what your audience are more engaged in, definitely check your analytics, and you will see your videos that have the most watch time, the most views, etc. Like I've started to, like, as I mentioned, I started this YouTube channel to document, or changed up my channel to document my hair growth journey. But checking my analytics, I'm finding that a lot more people are actually enjoying my lock videos. And I'm like, can y'all watch my hair growth videos too? Because that was the main reason for starting YouTube. Well, not starting YouTube, go get your words together. You know, switching up my channel. Oh, I've got you now. Okay, I'm not sure if that was me or that's someone else. But yeah, so, you know, I noticed a lot of people prefer watching my lock videos. I'm still going to do my lock videos because that's what my audience want to see. But I will also still document my hair journey as well, because it's also something for me to see where I'm going. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's where I am. And in regards to my hair growth, I'm just what I've put in place to help me is, you know, changing up my diet and you know, having my schedule and what I do, you know, to make sure I stay on track with what's going on. But what else I've got here? And you know, that was one of my next questions. Like, what are the videos that you guys actually like seeing more? Like I said, I checked my analytics and I noticed that people like to see my lock videos, but sometimes what your analytics can show can also not necessarily be what it is. Like for example, say I had like a lot of views on a particular video, but then the watch time is like really crap, like say 10%. That means no one's really watching it, even though it got a high amount of views. So sometimes, you know, what your views may say compared to what your watch time is saying can be completely different. So what videos do you guys actually like seeing? And let me just go back to the comments in the meantime. Says you also need moderators for your live because the more you go live, you will have trolls who just go to live to say rude things. You know what? I've recently been into some people's live sessions and I see people do that and I'm just like, why would you just come in someone's live just to be nasty? But I guess if I do more or when I do more lives, I need moderators. And if anybody want to be a moderator, just let me know and you can help me out, all right? Because I mean, I'm glad this one's kind of small, very small, because you know it's getting the. You see, now this is a good example of showing about getting the confidence up now. Because like I said, I am crazy nervous. I'm not as nervous as I was in the beginning, but with having a smaller audience right now, it's helping me to get myself used to, you know, speaking to a live audience. So that's another way in how you can put things in place to help build your confidence if you are not confident in a particular area. So yeah, that's another one. So I'm gonna scroll through this. So if I'm looking down, just know that I'm looking at my laptop trying to read the comments. Okay, so Lockhead, boss lady, you like my food videos? Oh, thank you. Because you know what's so funny? When I started, because you know, for those who don't know, or maybe you all know, um, I did my hair growth pharmacy um, section on my channel, and that was basically to tie in with me, you know, with my along my hair growth journey. And like I know, and maybe you guys know as well, you know, these hair growth vitamins and supplements and stuff like that, these are literally vitamins which were taken from, you know, your plants, or not your plants, but your food, but it is your plants, because I mostly eat a plant-based diet. I'm a vegan. So mostly that's all I eat. So I'm a vegan. So yeah, they take all the vitamins from these plants and put it into these supplements and vitamins and then sell it on to people. But when they put it in the supplements and vitamins, they actually put it in a laboratory and they also put synthetic things in there. So this is why I started doing the hair growth pharmacy, to talk about the benefits that you get from eating your, you know, your plant-based diet, eating a plant-based diet. But then I started noticing that this is another interesting thing as well, Lockhead. Like when I was doing those videos, I saw that I wasn't getting a lot of views, but I saw that my watch time is a lot more higher than some of my other videos, right? And it's like, well, I'm kind of looking at it like, well, a lot of people are not watching it, but the watch time is good. So do I still do that? And then I thought, well, to make this a little bit more interesting, instead of just talking about just a particular vitamin or mineral and what it can do for the hair, how about I show people how to cook these foods and talk about the minerals and vitamins and how it benefits the hair. And then I find that these videos, it's not even pulling in, I mean, the hair growth pharmacy videos weren't pulling in a whole bunch of views, but these food videos are not pulling in the same amount of views or similar views to what the hair growth pharmacy was doing. So, you know, it's kind of like, and that's just another way of gauging what your audience really want to see. But I know that there are some people out there that want to see it, so I will continue to do know that you actually like them, so I will continue to do it. And like I said, I will be coming back to uploading in the next 2 weeks, and you can look forward to seeing some Food Fridays videos. Back to reading the comments. You know I'll be a moderator, of course, girl. Thanks for letting me know, and I would definitely hook you up as a moderator because I'm definitely gonna need it. So Maria says she likes to watch the retwist videos because I still have more problem with retwisting my locks. Okay, so I will. The next video that is coming up on the 3rd is going to be. Am I? I know I've already recorded it. I need to edit it. I can't, yes, there's gonna be a bit of retwisting in that as well. But with retwisting, like that was something that I kind of worried about as well, because I'm a person that like my partings to be neat all the time. But I realized that as I keep going, like I really don't care what my parting look like no more, but I still do. But in terms of it being perfectly straight, I'm not really fussed about that, because I start to realize that with locks, your hair can actually look like, for example, if you watch my natural hair um, natural hair routine, 4 weeks in my life, whatever that video is titled, you know what video I'm talking about, right? But if you watch that video, when it was week 3, I was kind of worried about how my partings would look, because I'm like, I haven't retwisted my hair in 3 weeks. And when I would look in the mirror, it would look like my partings are all over the place. But when I was actually recording that video and I was watching it back while I was editing, I was like, dang, my partings still look pretty clear. So don't be too worried about that, like your parting, if that's one of the things that you're worried about. It will just do its thing. But obviously when you're parting or retwisting your hair, just make sure you move along the where you parted to make sure that it's clear of any hair. And also you can use another mirror and like put it to the back of you and just kind of, you know, gauge to make sure that your partings are good. So if you're worried about retwisting and if it's going to be as neat, that could be a way in how to make sure it's as neat as you would like it. Let me see right here. And if you have and when you say you're having problems with retwisting, you mean like what direction to retwist your hair in, Maria, or like what type of problems are you having with it? Okay, Lockheed, I'm going to make sure I watch that video, your first retwist video. Yeah, you need to. I would suggest like take your time to come off the meat, because meat is not good. It's not going to be doing anything too good for you. You know, I'm not going to preach on that, but you know, I can do a video on that in the future if anybody would like to know why I actually am vegan and just the benefits like of just laying off the meat basically. But yeah, stay away from red meat, white meat, any meat. Just stay away from it. As long as if it's a meat from a fruit or a plant, just welcome that type of meat, all right? Do videos about what you're talking about. Awesomeness. Hold up, this is not moving. Is this the oh, that's the bottom, that's why. Leave my locks and roots to grow natural, as messed up and thinned out my hair. Thinned out my hair by crocheting my new rows. Yeah, I don't actually, you know, somebody actually left a comment in my, I can't remember what video it was, but they said to me, it was oh yes, it was the video where I was installing my son's locks, and they were saying I should not use any, I shouldn't use the crochet. And I'm like, well, if you actually watch the video, you'll realize that I only crocheted it at the, you know, in the beginning when I started his locks. And if you watch my other videos, you'll see that I don't actually crochet, because crocheting can actually thin out your hair. And you guys know I'm going through postpartum hair loss. So thinning out my edges and my hair is not the goal. So, you know, I don't crochet it and I don't retwist as often. If you check my 9-month lock update video, I was saying that I don't retwist. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I accidentally retwisted my hair this month. I just washed my hair 2 days ago and I accidentally retwisted it because I thought it was June, because I plan to retwist my hair every 3 months. I just want to leave my hair be and just let it grow. So yeah, so you don't want to do a lot of retwisting, because that can thin out your edges. Not only your edges, but your whole entire locks, you know, your head. How long between retwists? You know, what I would say with retwisting, it just all depends on you. Like I said, with me, for what I'm going through, I don't want to retwist that much. And in the beginning stages, when I just started, I was retwisting every time I washed my hair, which was like every 2 weeks. No, was it 2 weeks? Over 2 weeks. The first when I first installed my locks, I retwisted after 1 month. My first retwist was after a month, and then I believe it was, I think it was monthly I was doing it, and then when I did my first hair growth challenge, it was every 2 weeks. And then by the January, I decided that I didn't want to do it that frequent. Well, by the end of that hair growth challenge, I didn't want to do it that frequent. And then I started doing it every 3 weeks for my second hair growth challenge. And then now I'm just like, no, I'm not going to retwist it all the time. So it just depends on you. But in the beginning stages, just to kind of keep it together, I could say just retwist when you wash. And then, like, because I'm almost 1 year in, like next month, the 7th is going to be a year. So it's kind of like, all right, then just do your thing. So he says, Maria says, my retwist can't stay for like a week because I moisturize my hair every single day. And after that process, it looks like I never retwisted. So I have to interlock after 4 weeks. So why do you moisturize every single day? Let me know why. Because, you know, you kind of don't want to moisturize your hair too often because it can also be it can be counterproductive. If you check out my video in the hair growth pharmacy, where I talk about keratin, you just check that video out, Maria, and it will kind of give you a little bit more of an insight as to, you know, if your hair needs more moisture or if it needs a protein treatment, because sometimes your hair can feel dry and you feel like I want to keep it moisturized all the time. So definitely check that video and see what it is that you want, because you don't want to do something like, you know, that can be a bit bad for your hair. Because I remember when I used to have dry, itchy scalp, I would always want to wash my hair quite often. But I was doing that because I'm thinking that I'm keeping my hair moisturized and my scalp moisturized. But as soon after I wash my hair, 2-3 days later, my scalp is dry. When I say dry, it's crispy, flaking, looking like what the heck's going on? Like, did you really wash your hair? Doing my hair every so often. I didn't need to wash my hair as often as I was, because I found the solution, the real solution to the problem. So let me know why you're moisturizing so well. Oh, what other video? My video on, it's in the hair spa playlist, and it's about when I'm telling about how often you should wash your hair and condition your hair. So definitely check those out as well and see if that could be helpful in the whole situation here, because I find that doing hot oil treatments as well on your hair definitely help with combating dryness of your scalp and your hair. Pays together 13 months in. Over products make your locks heavy. Yeah, using too much. Yeah, I know. Okay, so you said you don't wash your hair, you spray with rose water and olive oil. I wash after a month. Yeah, but you're saying that when you moisturize your hair, it makes your hair look like you didn't even have a retwist. Is that what you said? I think you said that. Yeah, you look like you never retwisted your hair, because I guess when you're moisturizing your hair, you're also like rubbing it and stuff like that, so it will kind of mess it up. So I would say, yeah, you said yeah. So I would say, I don't think you need to moisturize your hair that much. Is it because your hair itself feels dry, or is it your scalp that's itchy, Maria? Let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna just move on to the next thing here, kind of like wrap this up a little bit, because I mean, almost an hour and Maria is still here with us. And so I know it's about like gonna be 2 o'clock for you now soon, Maria. So I'm considering you, and also I don't know if anybody's got any other type of questions, just general questions about anything you want to ask me, just ask away. This is just, like I said, this live is just to kind of get to know you guys and have you guys know me a little bit more, because I have another video, 50 facts about me. If you guys want to know a little bit more about me, you can go ahead and watch that video as well. But that's like at the very beginning, before I even started doing hair videos. So yeah, it's a bit further down. Yeah, lockhead. I would agree with that as well. You have to leave your locks and let it do what it do. But at the same time, you have people that literally, you know, want to maintain their hair, keep their hair a certain type of way. So, for people who like to do that, just don't do it too often. Because I'm one of them people who like to make sure my hair look good all the time, even though it's mostly covered up in my videos. But you guys supposed to know why I cover it, because I did say it in a few videos back that once these edges start looking good, the light kind of having my, I don't know how it look on camera, but it kind of look like it's completely gone, but it's not completely gone. Hair is there, but it's not, like I said, the hair is not, it's not exactly where I want it to be just yet. But when it is there, I'll be rocking my locks. Yeah. So Lilani says, I mix jojoba, almond, and olive oil with water and spray every day. Grows fast. And that's another thing. What I wanted to talk about. When some people say about their hair grow really fast at when they do a particular thing, but then somebody else will do the same thing, and it don't work for them. It all comes down to everybody's individual hair growth rate, your genetics, something that can, and I'm not saying that don't try this out, that anybody suggests, like what Lilani says. Hey KK, you in my live session, what's up, girl? My little sister just joined. Make sure you guys go and check out her channel if you want to know anything about makeup. She slay all day, okay? Yes. But yes, that's my little sister there, guys. If you want to check out her stuff, definitely go and check it out. And if you guys want to check out each other's channels, definitely go ahead and do that as well. Where are we? Are you going to check her out? Make sure you do that, Lockhead. But yes, and thanks, sis, on my 5K. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, so what might work for somebody, my hair grows quick anyway, just genetic, but grows fine. Exactly. So your genetics make your hair grow super quick. And you know what's so funny? This hair growth oil that I shared on my channel, right? I've been using that. I've been using that for almost a year now, right? And I feel like my hair is not growing as fast as I would like it to grow. Now, I made a batch. I was telling my grandma about it, and you guys know my grandma was calling me while I was doing this live. So I was telling my grandma about it, and she asked me to make her some and send it to her. She lives in the States. And I did that. And if you see how fast my grandma's hair is growing, I was literally like, how come, Grandma, please tell me, how come you are my grandmother and my hair ain't growing as fast as yours? But obviously, my grandmother's genetics is technically different to mine in a sense, because, from my father's side, like, obviously my mother is my grandmother's mom. And then obviously then you have my dad's side of the family. So his genetics could be what is kind of slowing down my genetics. And then again, my grandma's parents are different from my grandfather's parents. So it all just comes down to your individual genetics. So my grandma's hair is growing super duper fast, and mine is kind of like creeping, like, the tortoise in the hair, like it's acting like it ain't trying to grow fast. It needs to hurry up, because a girl want to rock her locks. Okay? So let me just go back and read these comments as well. Whoops, what's going on here? I really hope people will watch the replay, Lockhead. I really do, because that would be encouraging to keep coming back and doing more lives. But I don't think I'm gonna let this deter me from doing further lives. I will continue to do it. Yes, and did everybody hit the like button and the share button? Come on. Where's the likes? Where are the likes? Thank you, Lockhead. Remind them, please. Maria says, my scalp is not itchy, but my hair is too dry and frizzy, I think you're trying to say. Maybe it's because of the weather. It's too hot here. Right. Okay, so it's not necessarily itchy. So what I would actually suggest is, so you literally just going through more of a like dry scalp, like this, not like I said, it's not necessarily itchy, but it's just dry, I guess. I would suggest the hot oil treatments because and using castor oil. You can use any other oil, but I can literally vouch for castor oil because that is what helped me when I was going through my super duper dry headedness. You know, when I was going through that, like it literally helped. So yeah, do hot oil treatments and also try and like steam your hair as well. Like, well, obviously doing a hot oil treatment will help with the steaming of your hair. So definitely do that. Try that out and see how you go. And use castor oil. I would suggest using black Jamaican castor oil. And it doesn't even have to be black Jamaican castor oil. You can just use any form of castor oil and it will work because castor oil is literally real. Well, they say that it's good for combating. Okay, so my sister Donna K says that, you know, I think she's agreeing here saying, I think our genetics cause our hair to thin easily because I have yeah. Yeah, it also can depend on the style as well. So if you're doing a particular style, and you know, I remember when I was younger, I was getting my hair braided like in cane rolls, and my it was my neighbor who was doing my hair, and she was saying to me that my edges look quite thin, and this was many years ago. So your hairstyle can certainly affect that, whether it's large braids or not. I would say like literally, I've learned my lesson. Like I ain't putting no pressure, too much pressure on my edges, my non-existent edges anyway. But if you want to do bigger braids and those type of styles, just make sure it's not as tight in the front. Like I've learned my lesson with tight hairstyle because that's all I used to wear back in the days when I was younger. Yeah, and that's right, Lockhead. The weather changes your locks definitely, whether it's hot weather or cold weather. You know, it definitely can. I don't necessarily think that it's not good for that person's hair or they're sensitive to coconut oil. People have to remember the constituents of coconut oil, and I have a so in the hair spa video playlist, um, and I speak on what castor oil is good for, coconut oil is good for, and olive oil is good for. Like olive oil, coconut oil has more proteins in it, so it helps make your hair strong and etc. But also an excessive use of protein can make your hair break off. So if you also watch that keratin video like I suggested earlier, it explains that to you as well. So you don't want to use too much. So that's what I would say with coconut oil. With olive oil, that help with, you know, getting rid of dihydrotestosterone, which is something else I'm actually looking into myself because I'm kind of feeling like I don't necessarily agree with this whole term DHT, dihydrotestosterone, because that's the hormone they say in your body that you know, blocks your hair from growing, you know. And like I like to research. I research everything. So I might come out on my channel and I speak about one particular thing here, but I am always still researching that thing because, you know, not because one person says something, it makes it true. You have to do research. And even when I do my research, I don't just take what I've researched from one source. I look across the like many different sites and stuff like that. But I find that when you actually do the research yourself, like, you know, the field research, like you go out there and do it, it impacts more and it sticks more. So I'm always trying and I'm always like researching stuff. So dihydrotestosterone, I'm not too sure if I agree that that is something that is real anymore. But once I get to the bottom of that, I'll let you guys know. And obviously castor oil is good for strengthening the hair, as people say. But I can definitely vouch for castor oil when it comes to eliminating dry scalp. Definitely, 100%. Um, Try black seed oil also. You know what? I went to the hair shop the other day, bought some products because, you know, my shampoos and conditioners and all of that was finished. And the guy in the hair shop, he gave me some black seed oil like sample packs to try. And I thought, black seed oil, which is cumin oil, I was like, I've heard stuff about this. I'm gonna try it. So I haven't actually tried it yet. He just gave me some sample. He gave me like 4 sample packs. So I'm gonna try it. But the thing is, this is when I get things, I look at the ingredients. I am just like, as I mentioned, I'm vegan. Even though when I go to the shop and I pick up something and it says suitable for vegans, I read the back. I'm like, wait, let's make sure it is. Because the other day, me and my husband, we went to do some shopping, and we decided, oh, let's just get some wine and we're gonna drink and have a good time, and while the kids sleep, because that's the only time, us adults with children really get to talk with each other, like, hey babe, how are you today? Because aside from that, we're just all about the kids. So we were like, hey Fifi, hey girl, how are you? Hey, nice to see you in the live. I'm gonna read your comment after I say what I'm saying right here. But basically, when we went to the shop and we bought this wine, we got home thinking, yeah, when the kids go to sleep, we're gonna sit down and have a nice little chit chat and feel like adults again, without children. And we read the ingredients and it had milk in it. And I'm like, I did not know wines have milk. Why would anyone put milk in wine? So anyway, say all of that to say, I always read the ingredients and stuff. And this black seed oil thing that he gave me, black seed oil was like the 13th ingredient in the thing. And I'm like, well, how is this, how is this like a black seed oil treatment? And that's the 13th ingredient. Yes, KK, milk in wine. I was like, what the hell is this? So we went back to the shop to say, excuse me, we're vegans. We don't eat this. Obviously we don't drink milk or whatever. And this man was acting like he didn't want to take the thing back. I was like, please give me my money. And I got the manager, and obviously we got the money back and swapped and got another wine, which was interesting because the wine said suitable for vegans. And I'm like, I didn't know that they have wines that have to say suitable for vegans. But anywho, I digress. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna try it, but it was a lot more chemicals and alcohol in the beginning of that ingredient for the black seed oil thing. So that's kind of deterred me from actually wanting to use it. But I am gonna use it just to see how it is. But I'm trying to be delicate with my edges because I ain't trying for my edges to run away from me. Yes, milk in wine. KK, stop laughing off of me, But let me see what Fifi had said here. Black seed oil is the truth. Been using it for years. It's amazing. Though everyone is different, I guess. Yes, you're right. Which I was speaking about. I don't know if you were in the live when I was speaking about this, Fifi, but everyone's genetics definitely play a part. So, like I mentioned, I don't know if you were in, but the hair growth oil I was using, that I shared on my channel, I feel like even though my hair is growing, I don't feel my hair has grown to the amount that everybody else who claim to have used this oil have seen. But that could be down to my genetics. But like I says, my grandma used it, and my grandma's hair is just growing like crazy. But for me, it's like, what's going on? Let me see this here. It's pure, and I drink the pure oil as well as oil my hair with. It's supposed to cure everything but death. Lilani, you know what? I'm gonna try making my own oil. Like, trust me, guys. I look at everything. I try to make stuff myself. Like I was saying to my husband today, cure these edges. But also another thing, do you remember that video that I did where I said, the video when I was saying I'm taking a break, and I said I was going to read these books that I've purchased. Plant, oil, anything out there has medicinal properties in it, and it can cure everything. That's why you hear a lot of people say, because I've had people say, oh, have you tried camphor oil? Have you tried eucalyptus oil? Black seed oil, all of these different oils. Some of them I have not tried. And looking at this book, like I'm telling you, this book is literally life. Everything around us, all these plants around us have medicinal properties in it. So I don't doubt that you guys are saying that it worked for you. Maybe it's working for you, but you know, my genetic makeup, maybe it's not working for my genetic makeup in regards to the oil that I'm talking about. So everything have medicinal properties, and like I said, I don't doubt what you guys are saying, that they actually work. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get some black seed oil, but if I can make it myself, I would definitely do that. Buy it pure, it's expensive, but it's great. Where can I buy it from, Lilani? Where can I buy it from? KK, you drinking wine? Make sure you don't have no milk. So I'm just going back to the comments, guys. I never used it for here. More health issues, but it's more of a cure, or within certain Muslim cultures for hundreds of years. Cumin, black seed oil, Fifi? Is that what you're saying? You said you have never used it for your hair, but more health issues, but it's more for cure. It's more of a cure, all within certain Muslim cultures for hundreds of years. It's only giving up on everything now. Phoebe, don't. Trust me, please don't. Girl, we're in this together. Let's save our edges. Let's save our edges. We're in this together to save the edges, all right? Ooh, wait, this is moving up. Let me just go back and check. KK, so you said you checked there was no milk in it, so you poured another one for celebration purposes. All right, so I'm gonna definitely check out that on eBay, the pure one. You say, oh, any good health shop, Milani? Listen, I went to Holland & Barrett's, and I thought I was gonna find certain things that I was looking for in there, and you can't find things. I'm like, Holland & Barrett, I thought you guys were the go-to. But they're not the go-to. I think eBay and Amazon might be the go-to. Those are the good health shops. Yeah, we have to definitely pay a lot of attention to the ingredients, Fifi. Oh, so what have you been doing? Oh no, my battery's about to die. My battery's about to die. So I'm gonna quickly wrap this up. I mean, we're 1 hour, 10 minutes in, almost 10 minutes. So, you know, I did kind of go over what I said I wanted to do initially. But I think, you know, I actually enjoyed this live. I ain't gonna lie. I really enjoyed it. So before this thing cut out on us, let us just kind of wrap it up. And I don't want to just be like, oh, you know, freeze framing and everything like that. But did you guys actually enjoy this live? Because I actually did. All that nerves literally went away, and I'm actually quite, you know, proud of myself for going through with it. Because to be honest, I was gonna like cancel. I was like, nah, forget this, I ain't gonna go live. But I actually like it. But did you guys enjoy it? Thank you, KK. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to my next live. I don't know what I'm gonna do it. Next time, girl, make sure you join early and you will be able to enjoy the whole of it. But I'm glad the little bit that you get to see, Fifi, that you did enjoy it. And thanks to everyone who actually logged in and logged out and logged back in and all of them good things. And I know Maria gonna have to go as well. If you enjoyed it as well. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you guys. I actually literally enjoyed communicating with you guys this way. It's more like instant rather than, you know, reading the comments. Even though I do get back to the comments almost immediately, and I still enjoy it that way as well. But this is more like, yeah, we're connecting for real, real, real. Okay, Fifi, thank you so much. Good night, good night, good night, girl. Have a good rest. It's 11:15 in the UK now. So, I mean, and it's 2:15 for you, right, Maria? So I know good morning, good night. Hey. Good night, Lilani. I don't know if you're saying night to Fifi or you're saying good night, but like I said, my battery's about to die, so I'm about to wrap it up. So, like I said, I'm glad you guys enjoyed this live, and I think I will definitely be doing more. I don't care if it was a small group or a large group. You guys still logged in to be here with me, and I appreciate you all very, very much. Please continue to support my channel by watching those ads, please, because that's how I'm able to make something from YouTube so I can fix my equipment like I mentioned when they broke down on me the other day. So if you guys support me, please continue to support by watching those. I mean, if it's too long, all right, skip past the ads, all right? Oh, thank you, KK. Thank you so much for the support. But anyway, guys, like I said, I don't want to let this cut off on you guys because I'm streaming live and my battery did say it's about to die on me. So thank you so much, and I look forward to the next live. I'm not sure when that will be, but I actually enjoyed doing this live here with you guys, and I will see you very soon. And remember, the first official video after this little hiatus break will be June 3rd, 5 p.m. on Sunday. So until then, guys, bye, and thank you so much again for joining me on this live. Bye.